Hi, my name's Lynell Shadows, and I'm here to talk to you today about essential oils made easy. So what we like to start off our webinars with, and we'll just consider this a webinar since you're coming back and watching this on the replay, is we want to start with you. Imagine that you're flying somewhere, and you know how they always say, put your oxygen mask on first and then take care of others. That's what we want you to do today. You're here joining us to learn about ways to improve your health, to sustain your health, to be the healthiest possible. So we want you to start thinking about what are 3 top health concerns that you have. Start with you, and then we'll work on to whoever else might be in your home or whoever else you might be caring for their health. Once you've come up with 3 different ideas, I want you to imagine your daily life without those 3 concerns. How powerful was that? So we oftentimes hear things of less stress, more sleep, less discomfort, maybe less digestive discomfort, as well as bodily discomfort, better mood, better able to manage all of the things in life. So let's get going. Let's talk about ways that we can use the essential oils for our bodies. The goal of this class really is to empower you to learn 3 cool things about essential oils, 3 ways to use essential oils, and how to get those oils in your home. 3 cool things about essential oils. We first and foremost want to talk to you about the safety. That is utmost of importance to us here at dōTERRA, is the safety, the purity, the transparency in everything we do, and we lead with education, which is why we're so happy to have you here today, learning about how to use essential oils. You see, not all oils are made the same, but dōTERRA is 100% natural and safe, no side effects, no additions, no addictions. So as a mom of 3, I love the power of these essential oils to support my family, including my dog. They're 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So imagine 1 drop of peppermint, that equals 28 cups of peppermint tea. That's pretty powerful. So a little goes a long way with these. Powerful benefits from the plants. These are all natural. So for instance, peppermint comes from the beautiful Pacific Northwest in Oregon. And the peppermint oil comes from the leaf. That's where we have the most concentrated amount of essential oils in the peppermint plant. And the protection that peppermint oil protected for that plant helps to protect us too. So a few ways why you would use and when you would use peppermint. You would use it for energizing. That afternoon slump, when you need a little pick-me-up, you're gonna grab your peppermint. When you want to clear your airways and open up the breathing a little bit, you're going to put that across your chest, across your back, and maybe even put a little bit underneath your nose to wake you up and to be able to breathe easier. When you have a warm summer day, you're going to use this to bring down your body temperature. When you have some extreme head tension, then you're going to use that for that too. And one way I love to use peppermint is in our brownies. They make them the best brownies ever. When you see on here on this display, there's A, T, and I. What this means is aromatic, topical, and internal. Keep that in mind. We'll talk to you about that in just a little bit. They're very effective. In fact, more effective than some modern day approaches to health problems. So the essential oils, being an oily consistency, are able to break through that oily membrane and impact what's happening inside your cell. That is super powerful because you're able to help your body right away. Instead of maybe if you went to a physician and they said, go home, get some rest, let it run its course, stay hydrated, and just rest. So we're able to let essential oils start helping us right away because they're able to permeate that oily cell membrane, which I'm imagining is my fist right here. So you can imagine that working inside that. Super powerful. One we absolutely love for its effectiveness is our On Guard. This is our protective blend. And this is the one that we use to put our kind of armor on. This is one that helps us to boost our immune function, our natural immune function that our bodies are created with. So if you get that little tickle in the back of your throat and you think, oh, something might be coming, reach for your On Guard. This is a great one to gargle with. This is a great one to add to your water to drink, or you could even use that in your diffuser. We're going to talk about diffusing just shortly. It's a powerful one for cleansing your home. So this is one that we love to cleanse our home with, to kill those germs on the surfaces, to clean. I love this because my children help out with the cleaning and they're using great products that when they smell those, they inhale those fumes, it's all good for them too. Now, there's another one that we love too for the effectiveness, and that's our frankincense. Oftentimes people haven't heard of frankincense except for gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Maybe those three together might ring a bell for you. Well, our frankincense is a great one for promoting those calm feelings. I know a lot of people love to use this for meditation. It's great for anti-aging. I love to add this one to my moisturizer to put into my skincare. And it's just great for all over cellular protection for you and just cellular regeneration. Powerful one is that frankincense. If in doubt, use frankincense. Frankincense is often known as the king of all oils as well too. Third thing to know about these essential oils is that they are affordable. So they're affordable and sometimes more affordable than your traditional healthcare. So I oftentimes, when we're in a class, I'll ask people, how much do you pay for a copay when you go to the doctor? And how much do you pay for a prescription? I hear anywhere from 0 to 20 to 40, and about the same for those prescriptions. So I say a typical average would maybe be around $20. So if you go to the doctor, and your child maybe has a little bit of ear tension, and the doctor prescribes a medicine for you, so we're looking at probably at least $20 perhaps. So when my children have some ear tension, we will use some tea tree oil and some lavender, and we will dilute that with some fractionated coconut oil for safety, apply that behind the ear, never go directly into the ear. Keep in mind, keeping it safety for that child. Or if you wanted to, put a few drops in a cotton ball, put that cotton ball inside the ear, but don't ever put it directly, the essential oil, in your ear, okay? So when I do that with using the lavender and the tea tree oil, it's gonna cost me about 64 cents for that application for my child. Might need to go back and do it a second or third time. So you can do the math, it's about $1.92 if I do it 3 times. So $1.92 versus $20 to go to the doctor, get a prescription. And then our bodies have to process that, let it do its work. And then we have to work on getting it out of our system because it's a foreign substance for our body. The body's wondering what this is that we put in it. So the great news is that you use those 3 applications and you still got a lot of essential oils left in those bottles. So it's a great thing that you can use for other purposes. We love lavender for the calming for the mind as well as the skin. That's something that you might not know about lavender. We oftentimes hear about lavender for sweet dreams and for calming our mood and emotions. But if you have some sort of irritation in your skin, or you've been out in the sun for quite a while, or you've burned yourself in the stove and your skin is saying, ouch, lavender takes the ouch out of your skin for you. So really powerful. It's a great antihistamine. So as we're going into the change of seasons, if your eyes get watery and your nose gets a little bit runny when you're seeing the trees blossoming and maybe a little bit of pollen on the ground, this is one that you'll want to keep in mind is your lavender. Add some lemon to it and also peppermint. That trio is super powerful for protecting you. You can use that aromatically. You can use that topically, around your sinus areas, or you can use that internally in water as well too. So again, you can see this A, T, and I, and you can know how to use them safely and effectively. There's 3 ways to use essential oils. The first is aromatic. So this is the way we typically think about it, is we put it in a diffuser. So the diffuser is a great thing. This is on my desk, and you can maybe see just this little bit of mist coming through the air. That's simply a diffuser. What happens is the molecules hang in the air. We're able to breathe that in and get the benefits from that. Positively affects our mood and cleanses the air, helps to support the respiratory system. I can put a couple drops of essential oil in my hands and I can be a human diffuser too. So I can go like this, rub this together, and get that benefit. And I'm able to smell that way too. So it's a great one for your home. We have them in our bedroom, we have them in our office, in the kitchen, all over the house. If you're in an office environment, this might be a great one for you too, and you get to benefit those around you as well too, as they are able to breathe in those molecules and get the benefits of the therapeutic essential oils. One I love for aromatic benefit is Breathe. This is a fabulous one for helping the lungs and the sinuses, promotes clear breathing day and night. So if you're one that maybe wakes up a little bit congested in the morning, or you have somebody that might snore in your house, you're gonna love Breathe. It's gonna be a great one for you. This is called our respiratory blend. It has peppermint, eucalyptus, lemon, and cardamom in there as well. Powerful one. And this is a proprietary blend from dōTERRA. Our second way you can use dōTERRA essential oils is topically. So this is on your area of concern. You would have localized benefits. So say I had a little bit of problem with my shoulder, I can put some essential oil directly on that area. Or if I want to open up those airways, we just talked about the breathe, we could put that right across the chest there. We do recommend that you dilute those with fractionated coconut oil for best results. The reason we do that is because you're going to be able to penetrate the skin quicker and get a faster result with those essential oils. Within about 20 seconds, those are going to go throughout your body, or go into your bloodstream. About 20 minutes go throughout your body. So really fast acting. One that we are well known for is our Deep Blue. Deep Blue is one that has made many believers out of these essential oils. So if you're here watching this with us and saying, what are these essential oils? I've heard a lot about them. I get it. I was that way back in 2014 too. I was like, I don't know about these, but here I am 7 years later, can't get enough of these to support our family. So Deep Blue is going to be your one to use for soothing those aches and muscles and joints. So, or even some growing pains too. It's a great one for even if you have some head tension. You have some peppermint, you have some camphor, you have some wintergreen in here. Powerful one, great one that will go on cool for you and warm up that area of concern. So you're gonna love Deep Blue. In fact, I've had shirts on going into a grocery before and somebody says, I love that blue. They love Deep Blue. And our third way that you can use doTERRA essential oils is internally. And when I'm speaking about the ways to use these essential oils, know that I'm just speaking about doTERRA. I'm not representing any other brand because there are a lot of different brands out there, and honestly, they're not all made the same. We know that the adulteration in essential oils is a really, really high number, that a lot of companies do that because they can. So if you ever want to know anything about your doTERRA essential oils, you can find that out. There's complete transparency in everything we do. If I don't have the answers for you, I will get the answers for you. And we give you a way to look up all of these online too. Looking at your barcode, you might even be able to see it on here, scan it, see when it was made, see the chemical profile. We have nothing to hide. We have all the utmost confidence in these oils. And we have a third party that tests them too, just to prove that everything that is in that bottle is exactly what should be in that bottle. When we talk about using them internally, we can use them in water. I love to use them in my water bottle here. This is a 24 ounce, so I'll use probably 3 to 4 drops in there. When I do that, I love to use some lemon in there to give myself some lemon, that great flavor in there, and clear some toxins. You can use them in a veggie cap too. So that's just a little capsule that you would open, put those essential oils in there, and take it back like you would another capsule. And the third way to use it internally is right underneath the tongue. When you go underneath your tongue with essential oils, that is going to hit your bloodstream quickly sublingually. So that's a great way too. And you have choices. That's the great thing with essential oils. I oftentimes get asked which one is best. And I say, which one will you use? Which one do you gravitate to? And that's where you start. I started using them topical, then I went to aromatic, and then I went to internal. A lot of people start directly with a diffuser. That's where they're most comfortable. So we'll have that conversation when you decide you're ready to get started. One we love for the internal use is digestion. So do you ever get a little bit of uneasy feeling in your stomach? You have a little bit of distress in your digestive system? Do you ever have motion sickness? Those are all reasons why we use digestion in our family. I love to go topically over the abdomen, diluting it with the fractionated coconut oil, remembering so that it gets to enter into my system quickly. And if you have any sensitivities, that's another reason why we love to use topically with the fractionated coconut oil, so that we're diluting it. It's not so concentrated. And then we love to go right underneath the tongue and get a fast acting with the digestion. This is our digestive blend that has peppermint. It has some ginger, some fennel, some anise. It is a really powerful one for you. So if you have that occasional upset stomach, some nausea, some motion sickness, and you need to improve the way you feel at mealtime, this is going to be the one you're going to reach for, and that's digestion. So let's face it, this last year has been anything but normal. So, even in normal times, we say, we can use a little bit of support for our mood and our body and our emotions. And that's where I really turn to these. As a mom of 3 daughters, I can't get enough of the emotional support of these essential oils. They have been a game changer in our house, absolutely. So the first one I love is adaptive. This one eases the nervous feelings. I see this as my good one for calm, productivity, and focus. I've had 3 daughters at home and doing remote learning for the last year. We've needed a lot of emotional support with us, and we have this on our desk. So at every desk in our house, there's some adaptive there. Great one to inhale, get that calm, that focus, really, really powerful. There is magnolia, some copaiba, some lavender, which are your calming ones in there. There's some spearmint for that little bit of uplifting. And there's some citrus in there as well as some rosemary. So fabulous, fabulous adaptive. This is one that we've done a lot of clinical studies on, and it's amazing to see the power of this one with the children and how this has helped in some test anxiety that they may have had. So seeing how it has impacted them when they take that before the exam. Lots of studies on all of these essential oils, scientifically based research, so that you can feel comfortable using these for your family. Balance is one of our favorites. This is one that when my daughter was 2 and going through terrible twos, meant I was going through that as well too. So we oftentimes took the balance, put it directly on our pulse points, rubbed it together, breathed that in, and we're able to kind of take it down a notch. This is our grounding blend. So I say this one is like taking a walk in the woods. This is, when you go for a walk in the woods, your blood pressure might come down, you're able to breathe a little bit easier, you're able to relax. And that's what balance does for me. It's a great one for taking the edge off your brain when you're overthinking things, when you're ready to go to sleep, and you have your brain shut down and get some restful sleep. Because we know when we rest at night, our body does a lot of rest and repair and restoration. So it's a powerful thing to know, to give ourselves good sleep, because it impacts all of our body. And the third one I want to highlight here is our copaiba or copaiba. People say it different ways. This is one that we source from the Amazon. Tap that tree, like similar to when you tap a tree to get your maple syrup out. That's how we get our copaiba. We source our oils all over the world. So about 75% of those countries we source from are developing countries. I love the impact that doTERRA has on these people, on these lands, in these communities, because of our investment in them and that exclusive relationship. We have about 95% of our relationships with our farmers are exclusive. What that means is they choose to work with doTERRA because of that relationship that we have with them, and the fair treatment and the fair wages and the sustainability of sourcing those oils from there. Our copaiba is soothing for those aches and pains, settles down the body for sleep, calms the entire nervous system. This is a powerful one that you might want to stack. You might want to add to another oil to amplify it. Similar to frankincense, this is one that can increase the impact of the oil by adding it to another one. Super powerful. What people know about us typically is our essential oils, but when you dive into doTERRA, you dive into a company that has a solid foundation of supplements. You might not know that, but this one is our #1 product seller, Lifelong Vitality. The reason you want good supplements and good quality supplements is because you feel a difference. So I can tell you as a mom, that mama brain fog, the aches and pains, the kind of overall support for myself, and the energy that I feel, absolutely amazing. I feel like I am in such a better place when I take my supplements. I notice when I forget, and I don't feel the same. We love these ones. They're whole food based, which means that you're able to process those and be able to absorb those into your system. That's a huge difference from a lot of the supplements in the market that are really tightly packed in there, and your body never gets the benefit of those because they pass through, you don't absorb them. So let's get supplements that can actually see a difference. We can feel a difference in our bodies. So this trio has one for our whole food multivitamin and mineral. That's our Microplex VNZ. Our Alpha C or S is our antioxidant, cellular energy, and longevity. And our Z Omega is our omega with 3, 6, 9 fatty acids and 9 essential oils. That's really powerful to know. If you've taken fish oil in the past, it might not be such a great experience about a half an hour after you take them. That's what I used to find, is that they would come back up at me and I would taste it again, which wasn't pleasant. So having some of the Tummy Tamer blend, which is similar to the DigestZen blend in these supplements, you're able to keep those down, to process them, and to get the benefit from them. I don't know about you, but when I used to take some supplements, they would just hit me like a lead balloon. It was hard on my stomach. These ones are not like that. You can see the great impact, the stress management, the immune function, the liver function, more energy, less discomfort, healthy inflammatory response. There's no doubt in my mind, these are the game changer for me. And what's even better is there are no risks. You can see here, there's a #1 product in doTERRA, and there's a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you're one that said, why are these different from anything else that I've ever taken? Well, go ahead and try them risk-free. If after 30 days, you don't feel any better, different, that's okay. Go ahead and return them, and we will give you your money back with them. All right, so we've gone through a lot of ways to use your essential oils. Three cool things about them, 3 ways to use them. Talked about probably about our top 13 oils and diffusing as well too. So by this point, usually people say, okay, I need to know more. How do I get these? 3 ways to get them. One is retail. Don't ever recommend that. That's your most expensive way to get them. So the only way you would do that is you're buying them at the spa or at the doctor's office. I don't like you to spend any more money than you have to. I started off in accounting. I like to watch my pennies and I like to take care of my people. I was a former HR person before this, HR leadership, and I love to support you guys and get you the best deal. So what we do is we recommend you get wholesale. This wholesale is getting the best products at the best prices, similar to Costco. If you go to Costco, we're going to show you how to get them 25% off of retail. And if you want to save even more, we'll talk to you about how to get free products and free product credits as well too. I save 55% off of retail. Would you like to too? If so, then we'll talk about that. What you can expect from me and our entire team is that a welcome packet. We're going to meet with you. We're going to have a consultation to talk to you about how to use your essential oils. Our experience and your experience really in our relationship really gets started once you get your oils and your products, because that's when we are able to help serve you. That's when my job really begins, is to give you that education, how to safely, effectively use them, talk about protocols, talk about your biggest health concerns and how to use them. All right, because they're not going to do any good if they collect dust on your shelf. So our relationship just begins when you get your oils. So you'll have access to our Facebook group where we have community education and giveaways. We have weekly webinars. We have an 8-week series that goes everywhere from I have oils now what to toxin-free living, to essential skincare, to women's health and hormones, pain management, stress, sleep, and emotions. Oh, what else am I forgetting? We've got 8. So you'll love that. That's a great way that our people love to get started with their products. This is one way to get them. The Healthy Start Kit starts with the top 10 oils in our small bottles. So these are a 5 milliliter that have about 75 drops in them, and it comes with a diffuser. Great way to start, and that one is $160. The Healthy Habits Kit has those those supplements that I just talked to you about, Lifelong Vitality, Deep Blue Rub, which is the one that so many people love. And we have ones for digestive enzyme, your probiotics, and we have a small sample size of this lavender, frankincense, balance, lemon, and On Guard. This Healthy Habits Kit is one you're going to use every single day. That's why people love this one, is because you will use this every day. This is not one that you'll just put on the shelf and use occasionally. It's an everyday kind of thing. And this is the one I say is great for those extra stressful days and anxious feelings, just getting that full body care with the essential oils. So we have adaptive in here, balance, copaiba, and lavender. If you'll recall, those were the ones for the mood and emotional support. Plus, we have great ones for the digestive. We have the ones for the immune protection, and we have one for opening up the airways as well too. This is a great one, and it is one of my favorites because it comes with the full-size bottles. That comes with 250 drops in each of those, plus a diffuser as well too. This month in March, there are a couple of promotions that we have going on. If you would like to have more than one diffuser or have a humidifier diffuser, those are specials this month. When you buy either of these diffusers, you get 2 oils free. How cool is that? So the Lulu's, you get a wild orange and peppermint free. When you get the Dawn humidifier, you get an On Guard and Breathe free. Remember, the On Guard is for your immune protection, your protective blend, and the Breathe is for that respiratory blend. Your peppermint, wild orange, those are your happy ones, those are your energizing ones as well. We can talk too about how to get even deeper discounts when you have a focus area that you want to work on. So after you get started, if you said, I want to dive deeper into immunity, mind and mood, or relief, then we'll talk to you about that, of ways that you can just dive into that and really support that area of concern in your life. So that is it, my friends. And this is the end, but just the beginning for you. So let's chat. Let's connect with us at our individual websites, or simply email us at doTERRA.mbc4@gmail.com, and we will respond to you, get a time set up to do a personal consultation, or invite you to one of our classes, because that's a great way lots of people love to learn from other people as well. So again, my name is Lynell Shadows, and it's been my complete honor to work with you today. And I leave you with the only thing keeping you from what you want is your story about why you can't have it. Let me be the first to welcome you to doTERRA and a way to support your whole body and mind. Thank you, and I look forward to working with you.